Hello everyone, so today another day of our challenge, and today we will continue the GitHub Actions configuration for deployment of our resources. So let's move to the browser to continue the work. So yeah, let me start my timer again here, 20 minutes. So as you can see, and as I hope that you remember, that we can close that card and that too, approved verbs too. We have deployment we have here. So we can use IP OpenID Connect to configure the connection between GitHub and Azure, the trusted connection, without passing any secrets, any passwords, and so on. So basically, let's use that as it is. Here, this described, you need to provide, okay, these values can be provided directly in the workflow, can be stored in GitHub secrets and referenced in your workflow. Okay. So I will go into my GitHub secrets, my GitHub repository, whether it is here. So here, settings, secrets, variables, actions, and I will add new repository secret. Where it was here, I will move that card to have that near my hand. Okay, Azure Client ID. So I will go here, Azure Client ID. Microsoft Entra, my app registration, all applications, VM sub deployment, and this is my application ID. I will put that into the secret here. Add secret. What's next? Azure Tenant ID. So another secret. Directory. And Azure subscription ID. Azure subscription ID. That's my subscription ID, so I will put that also into the repository secret. And yeah, what's next? Bicep file we have. Okay, and my workflow. So I will update that login with Azure, and it should be done. Okay, this I'm checking the previous part of the configuration. Okay, so yeah, we need to register the new Active Directory application service principal. So I will go into my Entra ID also, and I will create new enterprise application. Oh, we have already that VM sub deployment, so that's it. And here, here or not here? Oh no, not here. In the subscription, in the service principal, I believe. Okay. So here, create new role assignment by subscription object. By default, role assignment will be tied to your default subscription. Okay. So we assign the subscription, assign object ID, which is place app ID with app ID from your JSON input. The new object is assign object ID. Okay. And in repo, I need to add, not in repo, in service principal, I need to go into Microsoft Enter ID, app registration, and in all app registration, I need to, in federated credentials, I need to add new credential. Yes, it will be that case. So organization name, GitHub organization name, for sure here it will be other. Let's repository VM start stop, select entity type. We should not try to include the ref path for branch tag based on the ref path used to the workflow. Branch for branch name main, I would say. For now, okay, so it will be and I will add that. Okay. So we configured that part of configuration. We set up the federated credentials through OpenID Connect provider, and then I can update my workflow to try to authenticate with this kind of credentials, not that embedded one with secret, but this one. So, okay, I updated my workflow. So I will go into repository and git commit add GitHub authentication with OpenID. Git push, and let's see what will happen. Okay, I will go into actions. Yes, we can see that it already started. So let's see if it will work. Yeah, OpenID, it's a kind of variation, another protocol based on OAuth 2 used for the authentication. OpenID. Maybe I will try to. Yeah, so it's extension, and thanks to this you can, as it's written, you can, I'm using a sign-on between your OAuth enabled applications by using the security token called ID token. So I will put that link also into the repository. So you will be able to read more about that later. Okay, so here something failed. Login failed with error message, unable to get actions. Okay. So probably we need to add some roles, applications. So here again. Okay. Applications, service that can access the resources. So we have our application here, enterprise application. So maybe on the subscription level, let me check my assignments. I assigned contributor. but yeah, it's enterprise application. Okay, so create your assignment subscription object. By default, the role assignment will be tied to your default subscription. Place subscription with subscription. Okay. Okay, because probably here I should have in that repository configuration, I should have object ID of the enterprise application, not of the service principal. So if I will go here, secret variables actions, then client ID here. Let me try to update the secret. Yes, I will need to confirm with my security key. And I will try to run the action again. But to run the actions manually, you can see that there is no option to run the action. So to run the action, we need to add something additional to our YAML. Maybe in that way. No. Copilot. Apply. Yes, GitHub Copilot. Open quick chat. It's opening or not? Okay. Okay, again, I have problem with my VS Code setup. So anyway, I will just Google that GitHub action run manually. So we need to add the workflow dispatch, and it should be under on workflow dispatch here. So on workflow dispatch. Okay, so let's try to configure that. Git push, git commit, add workflow dispatch to manually run workflow, and git push. Okay, we have 6 more minutes, so let's see. Okay, of course, it ran automatically because I pushed the new changes. So still I have that push trigger, but also run workflow. We have that button, and I can run the workflow based on the choices here. Okay, let's wait a second for authentication. That's the, let's say, characteristic of working with infrastructure, with pipelines and so on, that testing always takes time. Always takes time, and it's not such easy like in software development world, where you can just trigger the unit tests and you can use the okay. Please make sure to give right permission to ID token of the workflow. Okay. The value of this file, okay. Okay. Please make sure to give right permissions to ID token in the workflow. Okay, let's just see what's happening. Okay. Okay, of course, we have that permissions, write and read. Okay, so it's before jobs. And let's see if it's working or not. I hope yes. We have still 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. So let's wait a second. In the meantime, I can close that and that too. Okay, I will keep that. Okay, so ID token introduced by OpenID Connect is issued by the authorization server, the Microsoft Native platform, when the client application requests one during the authentication. During user authentication, the ID token enables client application to verify the identity of the user and to get all the information about them. Okay. Yes, it looks like it's working. So success for today. Success for today. We can add that comment to the documentation. The authorization of the GitHub is done not with service principal, is done with identity federation. And here I can like it is described in the documentation. Okay. this is done with identity federation. How? Okay. And yeah, basically we are done for today. And git push. So we have everything again in our repository here. So for today, that's all. I hope you enjoyed the content and you saw how you can configure your GitHub action with workload identity federation and how you can connect passwordless GitHub and Azure for the deployments. So I hope that you enjoyed the content, and tomorrow we will try to continue and try to run our PowerShell script for deploying the resources. So have a nice day and see you tomorrow. Goodbye.